Greetings everyone out there. It's been literally a lifetime. I'm so sorry I haven't updated my channel, but whatever. So when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When life gives you broken boxes, you make an unboxing video. Normally I was going to keep this sucker in the box, but our good friends at Walmart.com decided to, I don't know what they decided to do, pack it with a bunch of rocks that fell out. But, you know, turn that frown upside down, because my loss is your gain as I'm going to take this puppy out of the box. As you can see, it's the Back to the Future 35th. Oh my gosh, it's been 35 years since Back to the Future. Man, we are all getting old. His name is Gigawatt, or technically would be Gigawatt. There he is there. He's looking at his little time watch. I guess he's supposed to be, you know, I love these crossover things. I know people hate them because they don't really, they're not really canon. But I love them because it's, you know, it's a bit of the 80s smashed in with the 80s. So it's like, you can't get more 80s than this. In fact, you know, if I could, I'd play, you know, blaring rock music or synth rock or new wave in the background. What the heck is that? 2020? Transformers. Okay, that's the year it came out, 2020. I was like 20 years of Transformers and 20 years of Back to the Future. This is the bottom. The only reason I did this is look for a proof of purchase that I can mail in for a sound wave, but apparently that didn't exist back then. You look at the back. What I like about it is it's got its own separate artwork. They don't have that generic stuff. Although dollars to dimes that they are not going to give me the little red thing to look at the stats of each of it. And what I like is that they do this sort of BS sort of scale up into here. If you can remember on the original Transformers, it actually be like strength, intelligence, speed, etc., etc. But this one well, actually, I take that back. This is like speed, intelligence, strength, firepower, and then I guess this is time travel. It's got a 10 on time travel. And then this one, I don't know what it is. See, you got a flux capacitor, and then you have a watch here, but then the watch drops to an 8, but the flux capacitor is 10. So maybe it flux capacities at a 10, but only time travels to the 8. The only thing is that, you know, we live in an international world. So back in the day, this would all be in English and, you know, fill up the whole thing. So all we got is like, you know, one line of text. You're never out of time when you're in a time machine. Really, of all the quotes, like they can't put the, you know, where we're going, we don't need roads or something, because I don't even know if that's a quote. You know, anyways, when Marty and Doc Brown need to ride through time, Gigawatt is ready to fly. So this puts it in a canon where, you know, this thing actually transforms as Doc and Marty, rather than this thing, you know, sort of being a robotic Marty, even though that's what it is. Anyways, I'm rambling too long. You probably already shut this thing off. Let me open this bad boy. So the first thing I've noticed just unboxing this is this. It's such a weird, oh, look at that, I'm tearing it. Oh, great, there goes like, yeah, hey, there goes the Bitcoin value of this in the future. Well, the irony is this thing was made after the movies went to, but yeah, that's just such a weird flappy thing. You know, usually it opens on the side here, but this one opens on the top, so maybe I screwed it up and opened it the wrong way, but thank you, Walmart. My loss is your gain. Oh, look at that. I love that back art instead of, you know, just a piece of cardboard. And it's got flux capacitor on there. Oh, wow. All right. And 121 you know, gigawatts or gigawatts, whatever. All right, good. We actually get an instruction book. Said I have to download some stupid thing on an app. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow, neat. Wow. Okay, 17 steps. Ooh, look at this. Is like all 3 in 1. It's like a multi-transformer. So here it is. Saved you the 10 seconds of me walking, getting scissors. You're welcome. On your deathbed, you can thank me. And I'm cutting these over here. All right, so I cut this. That's what it looks like. He's actually pretty sturdy. You know, he's got that newish Hasbro feeling to him. In other words, he's like all plastic. I mean, what do you expect for 29 bucks? Scale-wise, he's probably the scale of Gen 1, which would be appropriate. Oh, out of time back there. Look at that. Wow. And then all the detailing there. I don't know if they purposely do this detailing up here, if that comes into play later. Okay, so I just unboxed it. This thing comes with 2 little, I don't know what this is. Oh, look at this. Okay, so there's like 2 unboxings here, all right? So first is this. All right, so you got your original Back to the Future, and then you can do this. So you can get Back to the Future 2, but nerds out there will be like, well, it's not really Back to the Future 2, but then you put the Mr. Come on, Mr. Fusion. Oh, come on, Mr. Fusion. I think that's where he goes. You put the Mr. Fusion on the back there, and it's definitely, Back to the Future 2 right there. So it's like multiple bang for your buck. And it looks pretty good with it folded down. Take a look at that. And then for Back to the Future 1, you can insert this bad boy back in here. Right there. It's got the clip and everything. So just for authenticity, you'd sort of put it like this. So pretty neat. Pretty neat. So there he is. I know that was a crappy time lapse, and I apologize. I'll get better at it in the future. But you see the DeLorean wings for him. He's got now the weird part is this side, of course, with these plastic ones, this side snaps okay. This one, I'm a little bit. I see which way it goes. Some readjustment. See, it fits in a perfect sort of box up in here. And then down here, it sort of fits flush. Ooh, Lego legs. Ooh, I wonder if that works. It's got Lego legs. Oh, man, that's awesome. All right, so there he is. Accessory-wise, they sort of recommend, gun, left hand. Although the good news is he's sort of ambidextrous with this gun. And then this, they affix to his left over here. Okay, now the one thing is Mr. Fusion goes on the back like that. So that's our sort of gun right there. So there he is, Gigawatt. And the neat part is you had to flip over to get the flux capacitor. It has several dates on here, 1995, 2015, 1955. Goes along with the movie, again, with your flux capacitor. The legs are pretty solid because it's not, one of the things, when I was a kid, you just flip it over and you can't, it's just the whole car and then just the face. But this is pretty cool. So it's your DeLorean, Gigawatt, whatever. Only thing is there's no designation, so you can make them a Decepticon or Autobot, I guess. No stickers. Either came with the package, but that definitely works. But that's my review of Gigawatt. Thank you very much. So sword in one hand or hook in one hand, gun in the other. Nice little Megatron-y looking head. And that's it. Thanks for watching.